What sometimes happens is the white labeler will totally bomb the campaign. It happens. Like there's structural reasons behind it. Either this person like was oopsie daisied, or you didn't prompt them correctly, or you just think all you have to do is pass the business and make your margin. Half the time, campaign bombs is because of the agency's choice in the, let's just say, subcontractor. Half the time, the campaign bombs because the business just isn't, let's just say, Facebook ads friendly. That's like a placeholder term for like isn't open to new business or like doesn't have a good offer, something like that. I can't give you like what happens or the core reasons why it always bombs, but for the most part, it's one of these two camps. And so what you really need to do is pre-plan for this campaign to bomb. And the easiest way for your campaign to actually bomb is to make the implication or accidental promises to your client. This is the biggest reason why your campaign bombs, not because of like the campaign actually bombing, but because the intended result of the bombing. That just sounds weird. I should probably stop saying that. So this is what I mean. Let's say a plastic surgeon comes to me and says, Jeff, I need Facebook ads. Again, this is my job as an agency to dive deeper, find out what they really want, and get it done. So the plastic surgeon then says, okay, I need more surgeries. Cool. Now that we're talking something more specific, it's harder for him to Google and harder for him to find another person or just structurally, it's much easier for me to keep my client if we're having a conversation about surgeries instead of conversation about Facebook ads, right? So now that I know that, I can pre-deal or pre-conquer any problems with the campaign bombing. Here's what I mean. If the campaign bombs in 30 days and the client expects it to go well in 30 days, campaign bombed. It's like that. But if the client expects this to take 60 or 90 days and the campaign secretly bombs in the first 30 days, well, now I've got time to find a new white labeler, white label person. I think structurally at the core, the reason why campaign bombs is because your client expects it to be amazing instead of saying it's going to take 30 days to get everything up and running. And this is a 90-day engagement. And it's going to be $6,000 over 90 days. And half that's going to your white labeler. And you have two different narratives. For your client, so this is like the client right here. You tell your client it will take, let's just say 60 to 90 days to build everything, get it working, and get you 4 to 5 surgeries a month. Let's just say that. What's going on with your client right here? You have 60 to 90 day timeline. To your white labeler, you're saying, I need this campaign up and running within 3 weeks. Now, you literally have, let's just say 90 divided by 21. You have 4 different time frames for white labelers. And so, Pat, to answer your question, like when your campaign bombs, it's usually not because it actually bombed. It's because your campaign didn't spin up according to your client's expectations. So you actually have 2 separate levels of expectations. You tell your white labeler, look, I need this thing up and running within 3 weeks. Does that fit within your SLAs? Great. Here's money, get started. You tell your client it's going to take between 60 and 90 days to get everything up and running, working, and steady. So you're getting 4 to 5 surgeries a month. Is that acceptable? Great. Here's how it's going to work. You're going to pay me $5,000 for a 90-day engagement. Let's get started. That's the easiest way of doing it. And the coolest part is if you're white labeler bombs, like hardcore, most white labelers have some kind of guarantee or warranty. Like if they don't get the campaign up and running a certain amount of time, they'll refund your money. If your campaign doesn't actually perform within 3 weeks, they'll refund your money, something like that. And so you really only pick white labelers that have some type of guarantee or warranty. This comes with them white labeling for results. So most will have a guarantee, warranty, or timeline. This type of stuff. So ultimately, at the core, like the reason why a campaign bombs is I'm just kind of summarizing right here in case somebody's watching the replay. Number one, your campaign bombs because your client expected something different. Your campaign bombs because you found a white labeler that focuses on the tool and not the result. Your campaign bombs because you didn't stack timelines, because you didn't find a white labeler with an SLA, service level agreement, timeline, or guarantee. And at the core, this is mostly because you're finding white labelers that focus on a tool. So once you start focusing on white labelers that focus on a result, they will automatically do this, and you won't have that much of a problem anymore. More so, if it does bomb, you're stacking timelines in a way to where you can find another white labeler and still be within your clients like challenges or something like that. So I hope that answers your question.